Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Crosman Vantage NP 22 caliber air rifle, like wood stock and everything. Now, this is the complete same setup I have for my 177 version. I'll link that video in the description, or it will probably be at this end of this video with the playlist for airgun reviews. Pretty much break barrel air rifle techniques apply to this, where you have to use this special loose hand type of method where you let the gun slide in your hand and you can get amazing accuracy. I do get decently accuracy. I do have guns that shoot better than this, but because I'm the type of person that really likes a really good Crosman Vantage, I'm fine with having somewhat of not the greatest accuracy, but still decent enough to you can hunt with this at like up to 20-25 yards. So pretty much me in the same idea as my other one. I don't think I showed this on my other stock. I did modify my other stock to, have a different look on. Like, I peeled all the paint off and then put my own stain on it and made it look really cool. Unless if you want to keep your warranty on the gun, don't do this. But because I just buy and just keep the gun, and if anything happens to it, I can just parts it for other guns. I don't know if you can see that, I cut into the stock with a Dremel. I just took a little color pencil that's like brown and just colored over it. I probably need to waterproof that somehow if I ever go in the rain or snow. Never had an issue yet, but sooner or later I'm going to need to do that. That makes it so then this scope mount-ish for camera. This is a GoPro bike mount. I'll have it linked in the description for this. This is real good. And this scope, I'll link it in the description. Now, it's the same as my other gun, the 177 version of this, the original. This is the newer version of the 22 caliber. Is that the scope was about 40 bucks and now it's like 80 bucks. I don't know why. Maybe parts or something. Prices went up or something. I don't know. But the FPS on this, I think they were saying it's like 800 feet per second, but I will show in I have a chronograph that I'm going to be using to do the FPS on that. Then I will say after the FPS, because I'm not certain right now. I don't remember from using it. It's been a while since I did any of the FPS on this, or FPS, and then to get the FPE, foot pounds of energy versus feet per second. The mathematical equation, I'll say that at the end of this video of how to do it once I get the little piece of paper that says all of it on there. I just gotta get the speed first. I'm thinking it's probably like a 16 to 20 foot-pound gun. I'm not certain on it yet, but once I get the feet per second, then I can give the calculation of how many foot-pounds of energy and more or less what game you can take with this gun. So let's get on to the chronograph, and then get after that to the shooting target test to see the accuracy on this, with both being 5 shots, because that's how I do something. Like, if you have a flyer, that's probably your fault type of thing. Like, I mistakenly pulled the shot, but pretty much let's get on to it. Almost forgot, These are the pellets I used for the target practice. First shot, 719, 706, 710, 730. Wow, that's pretty good. 710. All right, first shot. All right, guys, you saw how fast it goes. Then you saw the accuracy with the Crosman Phantom 22 caliber NP air rifle, or more or less nitro piston. Now, with how fast it went, the fastest speed that came out was 730, and I think they say roughly this gun goes like 850 or 800 feet per second. I'm not completely sure. I'll link the air gun in the description from Pyramid Air, and it has all the information of the specs of this gun, but that's not truly what happened with these bullets, but it was close to 800, meaning like 730 is a lot closer than 700 to 800 feet per second. And it going 730 feet per second, there is 18.80 foot-pounds of energy, meaning any game that is, you could push it and say 19. So if there's a game that's 19 pounds, you can take it cleanly with this gun. Anything heavier than that, like a big raccoon, I'm saying like 25-pound raccoon, you could if you do a right placement shot, but I would say just stick to gray squirrels, fox squirrels. We don't have fox squirrels in Maine, but gray squirrels, red squirrels, fox squirrels, and rabbit, snowshoe hare, or here in Maine, cottontail, and any other part of the U.S. Other than Maine, it's illegal to kill a cottontail. We got some strict rules here. And the like foot-pounds of energy on this will drop that game. I've done it with this gun, just never had camera on me. Now I do. Have the ability to film it at a pretty decent quality. But with the accuracy, other than that flyer, that was my fault, and it's not on anywhere the video. I cut that part out, or I'm gonna be cutting out. I haven't edited this yet, but it won't be in the video for this one, for that shot. But this is 5 shots right here. This is pretty much equivalent to the same accuracy as the, like, another one of the guns I have is Umarex Targus Hunter Max 22 caliber. It did about the same, or does, I mean, about the same as that, but this one's just sight in the 15 yards, so 15 yards, 10 yards, it's about the same. And I don't know if you can see, that's 2 pellets right there, and then there's 2 pellets right in there. So it was, I think it was this one, and then 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5. And it shows in the video, but other than that, I did do the walk-up and everything on it. Is this gun, for that accuracy at 10 yards, that's pretty good. Maybe if you push it out to 25, it might spread out a little bit. You just have to have practice, and I've done practice with break barrels pretty much from the beginning of me starting with air guns, other than I started with a Daisy 880 that is like a black stock, And then I actually, I'm trying to remember, I think the scope is discontinued. It was actually a shotgun Simmons 1.5 by 7 zoom by 32 scope. And I tell you, that thing is, it had this like little box to help you aim and stuff. It's, if I could find it, when I do a review on the 880, I'll link it in the description on that video. But I'm not putting video out on that just yet because it's cold out, and with anything that is nitro piston, the feet per second, it's probably going to be better in the summer, but still equivalent to right now, it would be totally fine. But being that it's nitro piston, in the winter, you can hunt with this thing, and with a Springer, I have had Springers, not too much anymore. Usually some issues happen with them because I buy usually cheaper stuff. This is, I think, $100 gun, ish, or 120. I don't know what the price right now. When I got it was like $100. And the scope was 40, so 140 bucks. But now with everything on this, I'm pretty sure it's 120 for the gun and then 80 for the scope. So it's a $200 setup in terms now, but it was 140. And then this is a $30 mount on here too. These are the rings that came with the gun, or came with the scope, I mean. So this is in terms a $230 setup right here. But I tell you, this is a very, very nice gun for the price of it. You don't have to get this scope. It has 9 mil dots. Mil dots help sometimes, but some of my guns don't even have mil dots. So if you want to get into 22 caliber break barrel, this is like the cheapest one you can get. Other than, I think there's a couple of Beemans that are cheaper than this. They're like 90 bucks or something, but they don't go, those are Springers. But this is like the cheapest like nitro piston one I know, by Crosman. So sweet.